Hey, what's going on, folks, and welcome back to NEO Scavenger. Hopefully we're gonna make it all the way to Detroit with nothing else bad happening to us. I can't make any promises, but we're gonna do our best, okay? And we're really close, so hopefully we'll be able to get there in a few turns. Let's see. We are sick. I don't know what low speed does. Well, if we get to... Oh, you know what I should do? Tannin T's got some health benefits. Notice as soon as we drank that Tannin T, actually, we lost the sick trait, and we just got... we're just at lost blood, which is a step up. So here's to that. Alright, let's get us. Ooh, do I have... Yeah, okay. Let us rock and or roll. We're well rested, so... Nice. As you step into a clearing, you finally see the source of that eastern glow. It's a city, larger than any you've ever seen. Skyscrapers and their bigger brothers, arcologies, stand shoulder to shoulder, casting their glittering lights into the sky. Hovering lights flit around the super towers like fireflies. A massive wall encircles their base, with armed buttresses like glowing points on a crown. And radiating out from that wall, a shanty town of crumbling buildings, shacks, and tarp lean-tos. Relief at the sight of civilization almost overtakes you until you realize you still have to make it there. That and scavenging promises to get a lot harder near the city, as nearby ruins will have been picked over already. Oh, Sick is back. Well, let's try and keep that away as much as possible. We still got one. Alright, we're gonna need to find some forest, which is gonna be probably tough. Ooh, we'll take that. And we're getting thirsty. Hey, it's daytime. Ooh, and we land on some woods, which can't be scavenged. That sucks. We're still got that sick. Let's drink our last bit of Tannin tea there. Okay, now we're in a bit of a pickle. You hear them before you see them. People, lots of them. Pushing branches aside, you're presented with a city you saw from afar. A hybrid between shantytown, refugee camp, and RV park skirts the massive walls to the city. Everywhere you look, people navigate the winding, muddy roads, carrying supplies, patching holes in shelters, or arguing over property. Smoke from 1,000 camp stoves and barrel fires trail upward, and the scent of cooked food elicits a gurgling from your stomach. Nary an eye pays any attention to you, just one of dozens of ragtag corpses shuffling in from the wasteland. Beggars, customers, hopefuls, prey. Welcome to DMC Sprawl. The junk market. As you navigate the winding alleys of DMC Sprawl, you encounter a huge structure fashioned of shipping containers. Throngs of people enter and exit the structure through a doorway on one side. Inside, you can see a thriving bazaar where people trade scavenged items in the light of 1,000 lanterns and bug zappers. The air is thick with sweat, smoke, and the smell of barbecue and spices. This is the Sprawl's notorious junk market. Pick up items to purchase them, or drop items to sell them. Okay, so before we head to the junk market, we gotta wrangle some stuff. You and you, because I don't want to take this off in the junk market to put it down, then it's sold, right? So we're gonna make sure we get that stuff out of the pocket first, and then we'll head back. So we sell making some cash already. It's not worth much, but we're gonna get rid of it. Well, okay, we still don't have a right shoe. Oh, fun stuff. Well, we'll sell those. Keep this for now. 390 bucks. We got a long way to go to 8,000. That's what we need for our eye surgery. If I believe I'm correct. Alright, so navigating the twisty maze of shacks and tarp shelters, Detroit's massive walls stand as a constant backdrop to the east. Easily half a dozen stories high and probably almost as thick, the city walls are an impressive sight to behold. Armed towers bristling with surveillance arrays stand at regular intervals, keeping watch over the sprawl and likely the city within. Before you, giant bid screens on the 3 gatehouses flash instructions about pass requirements and threat levels as flocks of people stream into and out of the gates. You take your place in line on the right, with the others entering the city. When you reach the front of the line, a sinking feeling overcomes you. Heavily armed guards in full combat armor are checking attendees with some sort of scanning device. You're pretty sure that whatever these other folks have to get in, you are missing it. When it's your turn, the guard stops you and turns to a monitor installed in the wall. A message reads, "Device not detected. Entrance denied." With the efficiency and compassion of an assembly line worker, he directs you away from the line, back outside. Unfortunately, getting entrance to the city may be trickier than just showing up. Back outside, you cross the muddy square and stop to survey the area. Where do you go now? Would anyone in the sprawl know about the cryo facility? You're startled when you notice a man has been watching you. He's wearing a long brown coat and matching hat and is leaning on a walking stick. From this distance, you can almost see the glint of his eyes below the trilby's brim, though it's probably just your imagination. He takes his time approaching you, and as he nears, you notice there's heavy maquillage on his face. Sorry if I butchered that. It reminds you of one of those old portraits you'd see in a history textbook. Folks call me Hatter, he says matter-of-factly. I think we may be able to help each other. Come with me. Hatter's office is in the husk of one of those flophouse hotels you'd see crammed between high rises in a busy city. It even has the old marquee hanging precariously from the cornerstones. Several floors up, armed guards watch over the street from missing sections of the building. Hatter acknowledges the men at the door and leads you through a surprisingly clean lobby to an old-fashioned elevator. I have a client, he starts, pausing for the cage to rattle shut, who collects heirlooms. He speaks louder over the motor. He compensates well enough, in fact, that I'd be willing to part with the DMC visitor's pass in exchange. The elevator clunks to a halt and the door rattles open, revealing a dark room lit by video screens and old lamps. Stepping off the elevator, it feels like you've walked into a control center built into an antique store. Baubles and relics crowd the walls and tabletops, while video screens and computer consoles cast a bluish tint on a handful of armed guards. Hatter crosses the room to sit at a low, broad desk facing the elevator. There's a lake. He pulls a worn road atlas from a desk drawer. About a day's walk northwest of here. Inside a building there is a silver urn. He pages through the atlas to a map of Michigan. My guess is that you know a thing or two about getting around out there, and maybe this could be your ticket into the DMC. He pauses to look up at you. Interested? We're going to give the fella this security footage that we kept. Hatter slots the memory stick into one of his video monitors. As the footage plays out on Hatter's wall unit, you notice more than one bodyguard shift self-consciously, and another utters a low whistle. Hatter's lips curl into genuine satisfaction, and he leans back in his creaky wooden chair. Maybe Christmas comes early this year. Tell you what, forget about the urn. The pass is yours. He pulls a black wristband from a desk drawer and extends it to you over the desk. And hey, he says before letting go of it, maybe you come around again when you're looking for some work. I think a few of these hotshots could learn a thing or two. You can pause and read that if you'd like. All right. Hey. Oh. Jeebus. Keep our wrist tag. I forgot. My bad. Nope. At the front of the line, the guard motions you closer. A moment of pregnant silence precedes a satisfying chirp and the monitor flashes. Visitor pass N6MAA10816 authorized. The guard ushers you forward and you begin down a longish stretch of empty corridor lined with harsh xenon lighting. Beyond the opening at the other end, you see throngs of activity and a flicker of busy signage eclipsed by passing people. Welcome to the DMC. Stop by the bank, because that is where Philip Kindred, who we are, or at least that's what our tags say, said we had a bank account. Detroit Savings Bank turns out to be a surprisingly tricky business to find. It has a presence for certain. Self-service terminals are near ubiquitous, waking passers-by from countertops, ad walls, and alcoves. There's little more to these terminals than signage, lights, and a screen. There doesn't even appear to be a place to dispense cash nor insert a card. After a bit of walking, though, you eventually find a Detroit Savings Bank micro branch with more than a screen. We're outside the Detroit Savings Bank Gate 11 micro branch. A secure, climate-controlled booth, slightly larger than a covered bus stop, sits on the sidewalk there. It has the requisite self-serve terminal on the exterior, but looking through the transparent walls, there appears to be an actual human teller inside. Pull the transparent door open and step through. Inside, you're greeted with bright colored light and dry, tepid air. The teller, a presentable-looking young woman with straight brown hair, looks up from her terminal warmly. "Hello," she says. "Is there anything which I can assist you with today?" You begin explaining your situation, starting with the cryo facility, your amnesia, and the clues you followed to reach this point. She feigns interest as you tell her your tale, but at the first opportunity interjects, "I'm sorry, Mr. Kindred, but do you hold an account with us?" "I think so," you consider answering, but she continues, "Or perhaps you have some form of identification?" Let's wait for her to leave. You find a position with a good vantage point and stare at the booth like a psycho for a while. The booth doesn't garner a lot of foot traffic, which might explain why there are so few of them around. As you're waiting, you think she spots you, but you can't be sure. Waiting a bit longer, she starts talking on her mobile and glances your way, looking down again when she sees you. It appears you've been made. As you hurry down the sidewalk, faint sirens can be heard echoing through the canyons of skyscrapers. Okay. Head straight to the health clinic. Haggerty Health is a pretty busy spot. Its proximity to Gate 11 and its mercenary attitude towards clientele ensures it has a steady stream of business from both inside the DMC and Sprawl. The Double H, as it's often called, offers a wide spectrum of health services. These include diagnostics, cleaning and dressing of wounds, therapeutics, including nanorobotic suspension treatments and prescription drugs. There's also an on-site augmentation clinic where patients can elect for prosthetic enhancements. These highly desired services may require special permits in addition to significant price tags. As you cross the street, you can't help noticing the activity on the rooftop. The high-pitched whines of turbines mark the coming and going of hover vehicles, spraying water from the landing pad into a fine mist that rains around the building. A large proportion of the vehicles appear to be unaffiliated private ambulance services. You huddle your shoulders against the spray and duck under the brightly lit awning. Staggered automatic doors forming a crude airlock swoosh open as you approach. Inside, the lobby looks a lot like any other clinic. There are banks of attached seats covering most of the floor and counters for both receiving patients and dispensing pharmaceuticals. Dominating the right wall near a hallway and elevator bank is an LED sign displaying the currently served customers. Letter and number combinations update at random intervals as nurses escort patients to and from the room. You head over to the counter and get your waiting number. It isn't long before the LED lotto calls your number and you're led away for consultation. Be nice to get some antibiotics just for now. We don't have much, but we're gonna go get some prices on that surgery first, just to make sure. Haggerty Health also offers several elective procedures which involve implanting devices and replacement tissue. Before receiving any such procedures, the patient must undergo preliminary testing for eligibility. So not all patients are good candidates for synthetic implantation or augmentation surgeries. Some procedures will require additional testing and in some cases special permits or authorizations. So eye surgery is just $1,000. Okay, sweet. Now, we can get night vision, which will be awesome. Telescopic upgrade. But the artificial eye replacement That's going to be the big one. So we're looking at 66, 69, yeah, 7,100. Okay, not so bad. We are going to buy these antibiotics for now, just in case we get sick again. And we're out of here. Ooh, that's 6.8. I thought we do not want that bag breaking, so wounds, we'll check ours actually. Minor cut. Oh, those didn't get dirty. Minor cut still. We're doing better. Now we got some painkillers. We just got to get out of the city and get something to drink. Because I don't really think we got money for that. Let's just check it out quick. The Red Gnome is an exception in an already exceptional city. Situated on a busy corner of Gate 11's Neon Alley, the single-story streamlined diner defies the densely packed high-rises and elevated roads around it. In fact, several adjoining buildings seem to grow over the diner, using the precious space above its roof. It seems almost untouchable in an otherwise claustrophobic warren of glittering skyscrapers and patchwork overpasses. Even before entering, you get the sense that there is something unusual about the place. For one thing, despite a prodigious amount of tagging on every surface, the diner is left unmarred, as if those around here know better than to try. However, that ominous thought doesn't seem to deter anyone's hunger. A line snakes out from a takeout window under a sign boasting real soul food, real meat. Let's enter. Oh, jeez. Pushing through the stainless steel door, a rush of warm, greasy air fills your nose, replacing the damp coolness from outside. Your stomach irps almost instantly in anticipation of whatever you smell in the grill. The decor is somewhat less inviting, however. Despite a number of lights, most of them seem incapable of dispelling the dimness in the space, and sepia-stained curio along the walls seem to capture more of the creepy awkwardness of the diner's history than nostalgia. Padded stools line the long countertop, and booths run the length of the outer wall, sporting ripped vinyl benches. A stark pattern of 1-inch tiles dots the floor. Not surprising, in retrospect, that the takeout line is so long. Still, an open seat and a warm meal are promised land compared to eating condensed soup in the rain. You shove your stuff into an empty booth and start paging through the laminated menu. You know, while we're in town, real quick, we'll actually get a Cadillac burger, mashed potatoes with gravy and cornbread, jumbo fried shrimp, collard greens, black-eyed peas, and peach cobbler. Ooh, beans and rice, mac and cheese, and fried chicken. Hook me up. For once, fried chicken might be the healthiest thing for you. After days in the wild, a little bit of body fat might actually do you some good. When it arrives, you can almost taste the greasy spices from its intoxicating scent. Forgoing utensils, you dive into the chicken and it slides easily off the bone into your gullet. The mac and cheese is rich and creamy, and the beans and rice feels like it's fill your stomach for days. If paradise was a dish, it'd be fried chicken in front of a starving scavenger. You lean back and let out a contented sigh. For once, your stomach is full, the air is comfortable, and there's no rain on your head. Your server comes by the table, leaves a receipt, and carries off your tableware. Someone just served you. It's going to be hard facing the wilderness again after this. You turn the receipt over, and under some scribbling, it reads $24.50. It's a hefty price for a plate, but the brick load of food in your stomach will definitely last a while. Plus, there aren't a lot of chickens running around out in the wilderness, let alone deep fryers. Must be some sort of vertical farm around here. No room for anything but. You pay for the meal, and a thought occurs to you. Do people still tip? Oh man, alright, we're gonna leave a tip. Jeez. Whether tipping is still a rule or not, you have a feeling you'll be back here again. Can't hurt to leave a good impression. You dole out a little bit extra for the fine meal. And we're out of here. Okay. I doubt we can. Now we can't even scavenge in the woods this close. Oh. Come on. Oh, we can. I just was out of. No. Loot. It ain't much, but it's better than nothing. We're not going to find much here either, but we're going to find nothing here, actually. Okay. Wait a second. I thought I... No room at the inn. This is sketchy. Stuck in an opening. Ooh. Almost healthy. Yeah, again, mostly picked clean this close to the city. Is it even worth our time? No, we are here. Okay, we're getting out of here. Top off our whiskey. Patchwork foil poncho. Now, that's some end game gear right there. Hopefully we'll be able to actually scavenge out here. So we need rest. No. Oh, we got some water. Probably. No. I guess one of them is diseased. 1-8. Now we'll make a fire. Not a scratch on us. Nice. Let's fill up on mushrooms. Okay. Can we craft? Yes. Oh yeah, we've got unstoppable now because we're known word about our manhandling if that dog man's gotten around, and we got a bit of rep. Oh yeah. Oh, let's get rid of all there. So that's 6, 10 and T's. Let's make 8. Okay. Sweet. Man, we need another shoe. Really could use another shoe. Come on, boots. Or backpack. It's better than kicking the teeth. Ooh, mint condition. That's a bonus. Definitely want that one. Let's start being a little bit elitist with our shards. We'll make better quality spears. Stumbled into a patch of black mold. Great. We're taking some metamoxicillin right away. Hopefully, we're not going to get the death mold. Jeez. You know what? We should just make a fire. Yep. And we probably got no moves. And last but not least, well, we got ourselves a fairly sweet little campsite. Let's sleep the night out. Well rested. Hey, no more nasal allergies. Okay, you know what, let's keep these for now. Come on, sunlight. Oh, lovely. Hmm. $67. Ooh. Nope. Huh. We can figure that out better later. Shouldn't have got my hopes up. Okay. Nice. That's a left shoe. Sorry, buddy. Your day's about to get a lot worse. Sneak attack. Let's end it. Oh. Oh. Yeah, man. Yeah. Some crackers. I'll take that. This sketches me out. I don't know if he filled it or... batteries for now, even though they're not charged. We got a pair of shoes. Sweet. Oh. Oh man. Okay. We're gonna go have a visit with these fellas, and we're gonna hope they're not buddies of this guy. Well, not that it matters, because so he's 5 away, he's 4 away. That's undercover. Oh, he's distracted, is he? Oh, these guys are not doing well. Stranger leader offers to talk with player. You know what? Demand their surrender. Oh, you're retreating. Well, so much for that fella. First things first. Man, I need a backpack. Although, I guess I'm doing better than these poor fellas. That's nice, 200 bucks right there. I'll keep that for now. Well, could have gave me your stuff, buddy. I gave you that option. Why didn't you just take the option? We got some scavenging around here. Painkillers and some clean rags. 4. Oh man, it's not worth that much really, and we don't need the pop. We're okay. Come on, backpack. If we're really lucky, we'll find a sled. Yes. This doesn't look as hopeful, but we'll head over. Oh. Ooh, I would like that canned. Scavenging game, huh? So it's 96. Oh, hey, buddy. Should we go see our friend, or let's keep scavenging? Ooh. Nice. guy have a backpack? No, 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 no. Ah. Great. We're drunk. Not exactly what I'd had in mind. Oh, that looks like a backpack. Nope. It was just a shopping bag. Now I kind of feel like a dick. Oh. I'd charge in and take out the melon head, but the fact that this guy's involved in the fight, I don't want to take any chances, and we're just gonna get right at a combat range. Oh. Ooh. 62. Okay, we're making our way up. Take him for now. Let's see, 33. Oh. Nice. Huh. You know, well, for now, I'll take these. One or the other. Because, I mean, realistically, I could just go sell a bunch of TNT. I mean, that's $24 right there, 50. It's pretty decent income, especially for how easy it is to make. Ah, geez, still drunk. That's what happens when you misclick. Alright, so I mean, we're in much better shape than we started in. We got a pair of shoes. We got a backpack. We're essentially going to stay around here, this area, and scavenge and then head back, sell everything. What we really need to find now is a sled, because then we can pull a sled with us, and then we can start grabbing rifles and all those kinds of goodies that we are going to get, because with the strong, tough, and melee, we're going to win a lot of fights. And then even with that intimidation, we'll be able to do even better. So that's where we'll leave it for here for now, and we'll get back to it tomorrow there. So take it easy, guys, and I'll see you next time.